Happy St. Patrick's Day, motherfuckers. It didn't sound Irish at all.
No, I'm doing Guinness Nitro cold brew coffee beer with coffee and natural coffee flavors. It is 4% ABV.
That's right, Jammer. Also, your beer gets an 89 on the Beer Advocate and is considered an Irish dry stout, apparently with a lot of coffee in it. Yes. And I'm doing Murphy's Stout. I don't have the scores up on that one, but let me pull it up real quick. I'm sure it's very low. All right. Oh, yeah, this one is a 4 point. Now I sound like an old Irishman. 4% ABV, so it's really low. 4%. 85 on Beer Advocate, though.
Old Irishman with dementia.
This is scored higher than that, but I like this one better, actually. But
And this has got that pour going on, you know.
oh, yeah, the Nitro 4.
Yeah, got it going on.
Yeah, I'm sure this is
Smell
going to
the
do.
coffee.
Murphy's got the Nitro, too. I'm not sure if it does as good as the Guinness, but we'll see here.
I mean, that coffee smell, as soon as I open it, whoosh,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's got it going on with the
nice
like what's going on.
roastiness. Roasted coffee.
Oh, yeah, we did that one once before. I think last year. I think we did it. Maybe the
Yeah.
year before, too. I can't remember.
It wasn't as impressive as the other one with the flowing, you know,
With the what?
with the flowing Guinness pour.
Oh, yeah.
But it was still decent.
This one ain't as impressive as Guinness either. Yet, it gets a higher score.
Roasty coffee smells, and it actually smells like coffee, not the coffee concentrate. It really smells roasty and nice and fresh, like like when you get up in the
Yeah.
morning and somebody's fixed coffee and cooked
Yeah,
your breakfast.
This one's similar to Guinness, but it does have a little bit more of a sourdough type smell to it. Could be the milk and this. I mean, it's a Irish dry stout, but it smells good. It's just a little bit different in Guinness, though. Not as coffee smell, more of a sourdough coffee or something.
I got a nice beige head on mine.
I got a pinky head, less than a pinky, and I'm ready to drink.
I'll go for it. Mine, I got a little cocoa, a little more cocoa than coffee, and a little more cocoa flavors than the regular Guinness Drought or draft, whatever you want to call it, and more intense coffee flavors, being that they, cold brew coffee is mixed into it. It's actually very smooth, very creamy tasting, and very delicious. I am enjoying it.
This one's creamy. It does have more of a sour taste, and I like it better on tap than I do out of the can here, but it's close, yeah.
Is that nitro with the little widget or what?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, they do the nitro thing too. I never had a Murphy's out of a bottle or without the
no,
nitro.
it's always been a can.
Yeah, I'd like to see if they ever have it in a bottle. This is sold in the bottle, but I actually like the can version better. Although I do like drinking the bottle version out of the bottle.
Mm-hmm. I like this. It's nice.
Yeah, Murphy's is good too. It's another light, and this one's lighter than the Guinness, 4% ABV.
Yeah.
But this smooth, creamy, easy to drink.
This is 4%, and it like the regular Guinness Dry, it's like that one was a little more watered down, and you had flavor, but it wasn't as intense. This is more intense flavor, not super intense, but lightly intense.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty good. I actually will give this a B. Well, I actually enjoy it. A minus.
A minus. Wow.
And a draft.
Well,
Jammer fan returns.
Yeah, this one I probably have to go with the same B plus, maybe going into A minus, but I closer to the A minus than the Guinness is. I think it's just something with the maybe because it doesn't taste like Guinness. It's something different type of stout. Maybe I don't know, but it's a little bit more creamier and it does have a little bit of that sour taste that I like.
Yeah.
So, but it's a B plus also and a swap, just a little bit better than the Guinness.
Hmm. I, I, I actually this I don't know whether it's because I had this coffee one in the fridge for a while, waiting to be drank,
Hmm.
and it's not been in
It's
there
been,
and it's
it's been
staying
percolating.
cold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cold brewed percolating.
And I don't think I gave it as high a grade whenever we graded it before.
Yeah, I the only Guinness I remember giving A's is a foreign extra stout, really. But
Yeah, that foreign extra stout is like an A type,
yeah,
but we'll soon find out when you do it.
and then you got the regular Guinness, Guinness Original or whatever the heck they call it.
Yeah,
So that's gonna be a higher ABV than the draft. So that might be a little bit more robust tasting than definitely more robust tasting than the draft style,
yes.
but not
All
as
right.
smooth and creamy though. So there's the
Yeah.
minus and the subtraction.
The funny thing is Coke came out with a space soda.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, soda that's supposedly space. Well, a new flavor. People say it tastes like bubblegum.
Hmm.
And then Pepsi came out with Nitro Pepsi.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Has it actually got nitro in it?
nitrogen in it. Yeah.
Nitrogen? Oh,
Yeah. So you can imagine it's going to pour just like uh, a Guinness. It's going to be creamy. It's going to be airy. I
yeah.
think I think with the nitrogen, with beers, especially stouts, it really makes it nice.
It kicked me out of Facebook again.
Being that you are celebrating St. Patrick's Day and everything, maybe you should go buy a lottery ticket. Maybe you will have the luck of the Irish.
It's too late now. I've been drinking.
Oh yeah, that's terrible.
Huh.
And I don't care how fast you make the charging. It's not going to be as fast as me pouring gas into my car and taking off.
All right. How many hours does it take to fully charge your car? Yeah. But
Yeah.
I think if you get some type of hybrid car that combines three elements the gas, the electric, and like the Flintstones, feet power. Get you and your little buddy Barney to get, get the car going.
Yeah.
And then you have enough money left over to have Bronto burgers.
Well, I consider you Barney. I guess I'll be Fred.
You have a dabba do, bitch.
Wilma.
Oh, Fred Hoover. Fred's. It's like honeymooners, huh? I think they made that cartoon based
Yeah,
on
that was a
honeymooners.
basic rip off of the Honeymooners.
Yeah, because
In
Barney
fact,
sounds just like Art Carney.
Jackie Gleason was actually going to sue. Was it Hanna Barbera?
Yeah,
Was going to sue them, and his agent or somebody told him, "Do you want to be the one that destroyed the Flintstones?"
yeah, break the hearts of little kids. Yeah,
And he turned around and backed off from doing it.
yeah. He probably could have. He probably should have tried to get some. I want certain percentage of every episode of the replay. You know, some residuals or something.
I'm sure he could have probably had his lawyer present it to them and say, "Look, don't want to go into the lawsuit and all that stuff, but I think I deserve a percentage."
Yeah, he didn't live long anyhow. How old was Jackie Gleason when he died? In the 60s, 70s? I don't know.
94.
No, he wasn't. Let's check.
Isn't
Now,
he still alive?
No, he's not alive. Now, Art Carney lived to be an old man, but Jackie Gleason was.
54.
He's. How come it doesn't say his
68.
age? So I got to add it up. I was born in 1916, died in 87. So that's what 87 minus 16 is yeah, you know the thing,
71.
something like that.
What? What did you say it
So
was?
he was born in 1916, died in 87.
Jackie
Probably go to Wikipedia and get better info.
Gleason. Jackie
Uh,
Gleason was.
71. You're right, Jammer.
Yeah.
You're right. 71.
So he lived much longer than you thought.
Yeah, well, I said 60s. Yeah,
Yeah.
close.
Like I said,
Art
late
Carney lived to
90s.
his close to 90, I believe. Art Carney. Let's check. Art Carney.
Yo, yo, yo,
Yeah.
Ralphie boy.
He was 85.
Mm-hmm. So 14 years older than
Yeah, made it
Jackie.
longer. Yeah, were they born around the same year?
I don't know.
1916. Jackie was 1916, and Carney was 1918. So he was 2 years younger than Jackie.
Mm.
All right, good thing. Yabba dabba do.
Yeah.
A yabba a dabba do.
Remember they had the what was it, Martian guy? What was his
Oh
name? The
yeah,
Great Kazoo.
the Great Gazoo. Yeah,
Mhm.
they called them. What the hell? They called the two of them all the time. Like something to do with stupid. Like I forget what the hell they call them, but
Dimwits.
stuff like that. Yeah. And then they had the Way Outs, which were the rock band. Way out, way out.
Yeah. And they had their fraternal order of the Buffalo or whatever it
Oh
was.
yeah, and the Grand Poobah was the leader.
Mhm.
Grand Poobah. That's why I always talked to Bob about when he was in the Knights of Columbus. I said, "So the Grand Poobah is going to be there."
The Knights in White Satin.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think it's time for the next beer. What do you think, Jammer?
Knights in White Satin. So, have you been watching any of the videos that I've been posting on our Facebook?
Oh yeah, I watch all of them all the time.
Have you really?
Yeah, the other day I watched the what the hell was it? Matter of fact, I watched one you had a certain female, and I was like, I watched the whole thing too. I was like, oh my god, Jammer.
Gemma,
Um,
Shagdog sucks.
you're an asshole. You're oblivious.
You're a oblivious asshole.
That was funny.
So I was watching this show on Netflix called Worst Roommate Ever.
Yeah.
I was watching the last couple episodes because it's about this one guy who would go and basically be a serial squatter, basically. Anyway, the woman who he had done that to, and that was the main focus of the show,
Mm-hmm.
she talked like he would come into the house and he would be like getting very angry. You know, it was like very broken up. Voice, crackly voice, and always ending in like a question mark. You know, it was a question mark. Shagdog. Yeah. And I was like, my God, what is wrong? But when she was talking fast and was
Mm-hmm.
talking, was happy or whatever, uh, she would talk normal. But it was always it's like she was trying to portray that she was very upset or something. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So irritating voice. My
Oh,
True
your
Review Facebook
doc,
page.
yeah, Facebook, mytruereview.com page, right?
Yeah.
mytrurevu.com.
Uh-huh. We got all our classic videos. I'm noticing that there's a lot of beers that we have done that has been retired.
Yeah, or you don't see them anymore. They're not sold in Florida or
Yeah.
whatever.
I haven't seen Avery in quite a while.
Yeah.
Avery Brewing.
Harpoons is a hard find now too, compared to back then.
Yeah, I mean a lot of them are harder to find.
Yeah. I think Florida did increase some type of laws with distribution with the craft beers, like they got to go through distributors now or something like that. So probably a lot of them backed off when it happened.
Well, I think also that a lot more competitions out there.
Yeah. And what's weird is I don't think I've seen one Florida beer here in South Carolina, so I'm not sure if a lot of the Florida beer companies push their beers out unless they push them maybe to bigger cities like Atlanta or just not the whole statewide areas, but just bigger metro areas. Who knows?
Well, have you seen Old Style anywhere?
No, no, but I looked on the website where your beer locator and it said the closest place I can find it is Macon, Georgia, which is about hour and a half, 2 hour drive. I don't know.
Well, before it was Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta still has them, yeah. But I think Macon's like about 30 minutes closer than Atlanta is or some shit. Because I'm going southwest, and in Atlanta I'm going west.
You bore me.
Well, good. Let's get to the next beer.
Alrighty then, let's do this. Let me drink the rest of this lace.
Lace is waste. I barely got any lace left. A little bit. Rugby. We'll see you on
exciting to say? Anything exciting that you've done?
Man, it's been all work and sleep for me. As a matter of fact, I've had split days off the past like 2 or 3 weeks, so this is my first week off and 2 days in a row.
Oh well,
in about 3 or 4 weeks. So I'm just it's my last day off. So,
well, you know what? That's good though because you got a job.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to. I just started my 401k up last week, so this hopefully it pulls out of it this paycheck. So I'm trying to put it as, which is really bad though because the economy is really. I looked at all the stats, all those. I put them. I split it up between like 5 or 6 different things, but they're all like last month only went. Gains were only 2%. 4%.
Just remember this: right now is the time to buy.
Yeah.
If you're buying stable companies, if you're buying, if whatever funds that you're in are buying stable companies in the sense that they're going to make money. Amazon, Google, Microsoft, what's the other one? Apple, all them, they're going to make money.
Yeah.
Who makes they may be down right now to a degree. The stocks may be down right now, but if they're going to make money. So if you're buying right now,
yeah,
especially right now when it's going down a little bit, it's the perfect time.
Yeah, I put 35 or 40% into a safer one. The one where I'm going to retire 2040.
You're too old for that. You need to be all risky.
No. The one guy said no. You're not supposed to be risky when you're getting closer to retirement.
Well, yes, you're supposed to be risky
to raise it.
When you're younger because you got more time. But when they say when you are older, you back off. That's because you have so much already, but you don't have shit. So you need to be risky as fuck and go out there and gamble it and say, throw that dice and say.
Well, I would do that, and I am going to do that. But since I'm putting so much into it right now, I don't want to be too risky because I'm putting a lot into it. Yeah. So I put 30 to 40% into that one, 30 to 40% into a risky one. Mm-hmm. And then the other 3, I put like 5, 10, 15%, whatever fuck it is, But they all average, 10-year average is 10 to 14%. So, yeah.
You should be more like 75% in the risky.
Yeah. I saw one guy said if you're starting late 50, he goes, it doesn't matter if you got nothing or anything. He goes, you shouldn't put more than 40% into a risky one.
Uh-huh. I guess he doesn't want you to be well off at all.
He said if you're over the age of 50.
Well, that's you.
And there's people I knew back in when I worked for the state back in 2008 when the shit was taking a big hit. They had to work like, oh shit, they took such a big hit. They had to work like an extra 2 or 3 years to get back to where they were.
Well, that's because it hadn't gone back up.
Yeah, I mean, because they were about to hit retirement, but took such a big hit. They're like, "Oh shit, I just lost like 50,000 hours or whatever it was."
Well, you don't lose it until you sell it. So
Yeah,
that's what I don't understand. These people get all upset. I've lost 50,000. Well, you sold it? No, I
yeah.
haven't sold it. Well, no, you haven't lost it. Yes, on
Well,
in
really,
the
with a 401k, you don't sell nothing. You either cash it in or cash it out, right?
well,
Or
they
cash.
sell to cash it in, and for money, they have to sell the stocks
Right.
or the
You're right.
funds.
So you haven't cashed it out, yeah.
Yeah, so if you're
That's
not taking any out of it, you haven't
right.
really lost.
But now you're going to take longer to get back to that point, though. So you really
Yes,
did
it's going to take
lose.
a while for it to get back up. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
But get a little Viagra, some Cialis or whatever, it'll get right back up. Right, Shagdog?
I guess I don't know. I haven't tried that shit yet.
Come on, be honest.
I haven't. I did
Oh,
extend
that's right.
once.
That's right. You haven't been dating.
I did extends a couple times just to see if it worked, and yeah, it
Well,
worked. But
extends was supposed to make it larger.
I don't know about that. But it increases blood flow, and it gave me a headache too, though. So
Well, did you get double vision?
no, and I didn't have an erection for more than 4 hours, so I'm good.
Ooh, double vision. Close my eyes. I got double vision. Ding, ding, ding. Name the band.
Foreigner.
Okay. And because you're hot blooded, check it and
Let's
see.
see. I
Got a
remember when I was
fever of 103.
I remember as a kid, for some reason, I thought Hot Blooded was Kiss. I was like, oh, this is Kiss, ain't it?
Do more than dance. Hot blooded. I'm hot blooded. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
All right. Let's.
thinking that was Kiss. Look at that. Supposedly another one bites the dust. Somebody
Queen.
wrote that. Yeah, but somebody wrote that for Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson didn't want it and gave it to Queen. And then another song like
You know
that.
why? Because if he did it, he would have had to have gone. Another one bites the dust. Ay, ooh, ah, yeah,
Yeah, all that.
yeah.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have been able to do it.
Another one bites the dust.
Hey, gonna get to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then another song that is a really good one is
We are the
Loverboy.
champions. Oh, sorry.
Oh, Loverboy.
Live it up.
You and me can let it be ready. Rock this world.
Rocket.
What the hell's the name of this? That was supposed to be a Def Leppard song. And Def Leppard gave it to Loverboy. Loving every minute of it. Loving every minute of it. And I can see Def Leppard doing that too.
Every minute of it.
Loving every minute of it.
All the way.
Shoot me like a rocket into space. Loving every
Loving every
minute of it.
minute of it.
Yeah, I can see that probably could have been on Hysteria.
Yeah, they probably could have done that.
I think they scrapped that one. We got too many gay songs like this already on this album. Let's give that to Loverboy.
Yeah, give it to Loverboy. They, who names a band Loverboy?
Yeah. I thought Loverboy was cool though when it
That's
first
just
came
as
out.
bad as naming a band Queen.
I was like, yeah, I was wearing bandanas around my leg. Like
Right.
Loverboy.
Just as bad as naming a band Queen.
Queen, yeah. Queer.
Yeah, everybody knew that Freddie Mercury was queer, and most of Queen was queer to begin with. But you know what? You don't knock talent.
I didn't know Freddie Mercury was gay myself.
Oh yeah, everybody knew it back then. You had poor Gaydar.
And I knew Elton John.
Well, he was an obvious one.
Not when I was young, but
Let
probably
me
when
ask you, Shagdog, was Liberace gay?
come to find out he was. I didn't really pay attention to Liberace. I saw some dude with rings and trying to dress like Elvis, but he looked weird.
He would do.
And with a cape.
Shagdog, we're going to do a nice little piano tune now.
Yeah.
We're going to do a nice piano tune. You're going to love it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Da, 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 da. I mean, how could you not know that he was? You know,
Now, another one who possibly could have been gay just because of his name was Lawrence Welk. I mean, that's kind of a gay. Lawrence
Lawrence
Welk.
Welk wasn't gay.
He's got a gay name. This sounds gay. Lawrence Welk.
Lawrence Welk.
Yeah.
That's a Polish name, isn't it?
I don't know.
Could look it up.
I'm not going to look it up.
You're a big fan
Of Lawrence Welk?
Yeah. PBS, Saturday night.
I never really. I mean, I remember Lawrence Welk show, but I never really watched it or anything. But
My dad would watch it every so often.
yeah, I think my stepfather, my previous stepfather would watch it back in the 70s.
They would have polka on there, so
yeah.
I figure it's Polish, Welk.
Yeah, everybody liked polka back in the 70s. It was a trend, yeah.
I figure it's Lawrence Welk had to be Polish.
Yeah.
But either way, I mean, I'm just saying there's some people who were gay and you knew it. And then when they came out and said they were gay,
see, David Bowie, I thought.
Oh, he was bi.
Well, he is bi. But I thought he was totally gay back then.
Yeah, him and Mick Jagger were getting on.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
And David Bowie's like, give me those lips, Mick.
David Bowie. Oh,
yeah, the lips and the tongue. Give me that lips and tongue, Mick.
And Mick's still alive.
Yeah, well, that's
what's really funny. Probably within the next...
He drunk David Bowie's essence out.
You think the next 10, 15 years, all those guys from the 60s, David Bowie's already dead. Mick Jagger, all them. Keith Richards, maybe not Keith Richards.
Keith Richards is going to keep on going.
Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr, all of them are probably going to be dead, except for Keith Richards.
Yeah, he's going to keep going.
He'll be here 120, I think.
He's one of those ones that will outlive most of them.
Yeah. Watch him die tomorrow.
Boom! We jinxed him. We jinxed him.
Oh, man.
All right, let's move on, man.
Let's do it. All right, Spinner Swallow Beer Review, Shagdog.
Jammer.
We'll see you on the next one, our St. Patty's Day Drink and Fight Fest.
Yeah.